things like this happen while my WWE Raw is on. Oh yeah.
Hello everyone. I'm going to give a brief statement and then happy to take any questions that you might have. If you'd like the questions answered in French, my colleague and Deputy Leader Luc Berthold will answer those questions. Conservatives want to see an end to the blockades. We want to see them ended peacefully and quickly, in a way that Canadians feel that they've been listened to, heard, and respected by their Prime Minister. We are concerned that the actions of the Prime Minister...
I don't mean to interrupt you, but they may have listened and they may have heard, but they ain't doing nothing but using force and getting what they want.
Will not have that effect, and in fact will have the opposite effect. Today the Prime Minister announced that he will be invoking the Emergencies Act. We have to take a look at what he's proposing and the rationale, and Conservatives will discuss it and make a determination in terms of whether we will support it or not. At first blush, we are very concerned with what we see. First and foremost, if you look across the country, provinces are not in agreement with what the Prime Minister is proposing. He has said he has consulted, but there really is not collaboration or agreement. Alberta is opposed.
Oh, really, Justin? So you're lying to the world again.
Secondly,
thank you very much,
Prime
dude.
Minister continually wedge, divide, and stigmatize Canadians.
I believe my people before I believe your word.
By doing so, he creates so many barriers in terms of trying to solve this problem.
I'm hoping you're paying attention, Justin.
Had an opportunity to talk and to listen.
I really hope you're paying attention.
He refused to do so. And so this looks like a ham-fisted approach that, as I said, will have the opposite effect. Conservatives today offered a reasonable solution that would at least bring down the temperature. We asked the House of Commons to vote on our motion, which asked the government to provide a plan in terms of ending the lockdown. So we wanted just the plan in place by the end of this month. Not unreasonable, not an extreme ask, considering provinces are doing it and other jurisdictions are doing it as well. So there is concern with the Prime Minister's typical way of dealing with people he disagrees with, and this measure does not alleviate those concerns that we have. But again, we're going to take a look at the legislation.
We appreciate your honesty. I will tell you this right now. We are 100% behind you. I will tell you this right now. But the thing is, Justin overreaching his power. He should have been long ago decided to be taken off of that pedestal. And I'm really going to sit here and tell you guys, the ones that are sitting there wondering what this really is all about. Okay? It's about your freedom. Okay? You want the freedom to go in and grab a chocolate bar without anybody bugging you or talking to you or calling you names, or even the cashier making any faces at you and shit like that. You know, it's differences. What I'm trying to say is, it's time that we all put our differences aside and we stand up for our own fucking freedoms. Every one of yous. Because if you're sitting there and you're watching these news broadcasts and you're listening to Mr. Justin Trudeau's bullshit rhetoric, and you're going to sit there and accept that you got that COVID money and you're still going to have to pay that back through taxes. A large amount. And the inflation. All your property tax has gone up. Everything. Did you not think that this was going to be something that would result in how they would get their money back? I need you guys to think about what's just transpired in the last couple of years. We've been ripped away from our families. We were told 2 weeks. 2 weeks ended up into 6 months, ended up into a year. We pretty much missed 2 Christmases, if not 3, with our families, and it's all due to the stupidness procedures and stupidness decisions from yours truly, Justin Trudeau.
We're going to take a look at the rationale and make our decision. Conservatives want the barricades to come down. We want this to end quickly and peacefully, but in a way that Canadians feel that they have been listened to and that their Prime Minister respects them. We are concerned that this measure will have the opposite effect.
As she has just said, she has every reason to be concerned about how this is going to end up. And as I said, Justin, you paying attention? You should be, because my words of wisdom may save you from total annihilation and embarrassment. And you can take that to the bank. And if you're thinking of playing some games here, Justin, oh no, the game's already over. You just haven't realized that you have lost.